What's up, guys? Instead of just an intro and then typical stream gameplay that we post on the YouTube channel, I'm gonna try something a bit different, and I'm gonna show you every single bug that I'm currently aware of, or unintended feature, right, in Tarkov currently. I think this video could help some of you guys understand certain things in the game in order to avoid them or understand them. It's weird in Tarkov. There's almost a skill gap in how to avoid or abuse or get around bugs that have just been in the game since its release, or as long as I've played, which is 4 wipes now, as well as potentially show the BSG devs some bugs that they may be unaware about and maybe fix. Not that I think BSG really watches my channel, but maybe if this blows up, if you guys like and comment enough and the algorithm takes it, then maybe this stuff could potentially get fixed. So let me know if I missed anything down below in the comments. If there's a bug that I should have touched base and you have an explanation or even a clip or proof to it, post that in Discord, send it to me. I'll be sure to keep it in mind if we do something like a part 2 for everything recapping, or maybe just something to send over to any contacts we might have at BSG. Enjoy the video and let me know. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a game dev, nor do I know anything about coding or specifics on what is causing these bugs or how to fix them. I just play the game 8 hours a day streaming, and I've noticed a thing or two. I'm not at all, I cannot stress this enough, not at all bashing BSG as a studio. I'm just trying to bring some of this stuff to light to maybe improve the experience for all of us. Okay, so say I go to Ragman and I want to buy a slick, right? I go to barter, I find the slick right here. It says there's 25 in stock, okay? I have all the items necessary for it, but if I hit deal, it'll tell me offer was sold, and it's actually out of stock, right? But these aren't accurately showing, so I can't imagine new players that are buying all this stuff and trying to do a barter trade, not realizing it's out of stock, just being frustrated. The way around this is to go to filter by item if you have the flea market. If you have minimum amount 1 selected, it'll tell you that there's none in the category, meaning that they're sold out. But this isn't displaying correctly. I'm pretty sure the blackjack, yeah, see, blackjack sold out too. It doesn't say it's sold out. It doesn't even say actually if there's a limit or a number of them. It just says it's here. It lets you try to buy it, but it won't work if you actually try to do it. This is obviously the same for all the things that sell out. Say the tech there's 109 of. I'm sure that's sold out. It always does. Any other barter trade or thing that sells out you can think of, it pretty much doesn't accurately list itself as sold out on traders. Okay, this bug is caused by aiming while on an uneven terrain or surface. It's not super noticeable in one times when you zoom. It definitely is. You can see how my crosshair, this is not touching anything and holding my breath. My crosshair is just bouncing, like kind of stuttering up and down. I think this is caused by inertia carrying me back and forth, like in a very, very, very small distance, wherever I'm standing is uneven, right? So it doesn't really think I'm standing there. The game thinks I'm moving, but I'm not. It definitely is super, super, super annoying, especially sniping long distances. It can make it to where you just like can't hit a shot and you're not sure what's going on. It's almost like you have a tremor. So that is definitely one of the most infuriating bugs of this wipe, especially on the lighthouse rocks because they're so uneven. Okay, this one's hard to replicate, but there seems to be this weird bug. I've had this through multiple wipes, 4 wipes through and through. When I'm sniping and I'm zooming in for a long time, holding my breath and like unholding my breath, right? I notice I run out of arm stam and it never really fully regains. Anytime I try to scope in my sight, my PMC just starts breathing over and over again. He can't actually hold his sight still for anything more than like a second. Even once I let it fully regain, leave the lobby, come back, everything, restart my game. I can't get this to replicate right now and offline in the time that I'm allotted to record the video. But if you guys have experienced that bug, let me know in the comments, because this is something that's always annoyed me when I'm sniping. It just ruins raids. You have to literally leave and come right back to another raid to get it to stop. Okay, so being prone completely locks you into any animation that you're doing if you try to stand up. This happens when you drink, when you eat, do surgery. Anything that locks your PMC into an animation like that will completely, like healing especially, is quite annoying. So say I'm prone and I want to stand up and reload at the same time. If I hit C to stand up and R to reload, but C first, this is what happens, right? Now, if I hit R first to start reloading and then I want to stand up, it completely locks me in. I'll show you. I'll hit C right after I start reloading, okay? See, I'm spamming C right now, and it doesn't take me up till after. Now, that is quite infuriating to me. I don't know, maybe it's just like the way I do things when I always like lay down on people and drink something from their backpack and then stand up. But it just kind of like locks you and it feels super clunky. Okay, so I have not been able to replicate this with any other gun other than the black MDR or the tan MDR. I think it's completely tied to the gun, but if you try to cancel any animation and go into your inventory before the gun is back up in the ready position, it completely locks out your character in the inventory. You have to tab out and back in to fix it. It's just really annoying. It's one of the reasons I don't use this gun very often. Just say I was healing and cancel it. Go into my inventory. My inventory is now completely locked. I can't drag ammo. I'm trying to drag this. I can't drag this. I can't use my grizzly. It says my hands are busy. I can't unload the gun. I can't do anything. I'm completely locked. I have to go back out, let my gun reset, and go back in. This doesn't happen with a mutant. Say I were to try this with a mutant. I do the heal. I cancel it. Do this. See, I can use this. I can move everything. Everything's fine. This is completely tied to this gun right here. Okay, this is a hideout bug. You see I have my hideout volume on 0. My hideout should not be making any noise. But if I go into any of the menus here, the lights continue to make noise. I'd have to turn the lights off in my hideout in order to get that to stop. These still make noise. All right, here's the KS-23 bug where the bullets don't actually come from the barrel and they shoot super low at any range. Notice that's extremely low for Strap 10. This happens with any ammo, but this is Strap 10 specifically. That's ridiculous how inaccurate it is even at this range. The bullets aren't shooting at all where you're aiming. They're like super, super, super low. Alright, now we're going to talk about scavs and raiders. This is, all this stuff is true for every kind of raider, scav, cultist, anything, any AI in the game. Seems to do this crouching thing where they don't have any animation, no inertia, anything. They just like teleport into a crouch or prone or standing position from one of the other ones. It's impossible to hit them when they do it. They bug out. Sometimes they just like instantly kill you. It's ridiculous. I'm going to show you guys an example of this happening right now. Okay, they also seemingly shoot 3 to 4 bullets at once, or they shoot them faster than humanly possible. This is mainly for like Sturman, a raider, or a rogue. Specifically something like the BP AK-104 raiders do this a lot, where they just like instantly kill you, and it's the death stream says it's like 5 BP bullets to the chest. It's just like insane. I know they're trying to make them hard, but it's not humanly possible to shoot that fast. It's not like skillful. It's not a fun or challenging thing. It's just like instant death. Does not matter across the map. I'm telling you, like 4 instant bullets. If you guys have fought Sherman a lot or raiders, that is a huge thing. I think I saw a clip that Veritas actually posted on Twitter about him fighting a Sherman guard where like 360'd him and just immediately killed him like 2 bullets. That is like, there's no way that's intended. To me, this might not actually be a bug, but there's no way that that's intended in anybody's point of view. I don't see why BSG would intend that. I don't think that they know that that's happening to the degree that it's happening, and if it is, I think something needs to be changed about it. I think a lot of you guys would agree with that one as well. And they also do not have inertia. I know that Nikita actually tweeted about this and said that they're working on giving scavs inertia. This isn't technically a bug, but it's definitely something worth mentioning when we're talking about all this. Now, we will talk about left and right hand peeking. I'm going to go to an offline labs raid and get some raiders so I can explain that further. That, again, is not necessarily a bug, but it's not intended. So it's something worth mentioning. I'm going to show you guys and explain that further for you guys that have not had a full explanation on left and right hand peeking and why it's so broken when fighting AI in this game. Okay, so this is a example of using the slow right hand peek on a raider. You'll see there's a raider down here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to find a wall where we have cover to the left, and we have to peek to the right side of our body as opposed to peeking from the left. Now, because your character is right-handed in this game, this has been something that's been talked about for a while, but seldom do I see very like in-depth explanations of it and how it actually works in game, right? So specifically with AI, this actually works on PMCs as well. What you want to do is you want to get the smooth lean, right? You want to slowly creep out and see, I can sit here all day and I can peek this raider and he'll never see me. I can sit right here, I can look at him, he'll have no idea that I'm here. And what I can do is I can just peek out, boom, headshot him, he'll never notice me. Now this works even if they're aggroed on you. They'll never even be able to kill you. They just don't see you if you're like sliver peeking them like this or even through a doorway. Now this doesn't work to the left. I'm going to try to find a raider and do the same thing to the left and show you why it's completely broken. Okay, now there's a raider right outside this door. You'll see him, right? Now if I do the same thing and I slowly... Oh, he's pushing, hold up. Seeing? I think they come in here. Okay. So if I do the same thing, and I slowly peek him to the right. See how he's just kind of like bugging out? He really doesn't even know that I am looking at him. I could, of course, shoot him. He wouldn't do anything about it. Be the easiest headshot of my life. He has no idea I'm here, right? Now, if I go...
going live.
Oh, he's angry at me now. Hold on. Okay, now if we do the same thing to the left, right? I'm not even peeking, and he's gonna kill me. If I do this, they're just gonna wallbang me. They can see you further to the left than they can to the right. So if I was doing that from the right, he would not have been angry at me, wouldn't have killed me, anything. But peeking from the left, you are completely doomed. It does not matter if it's a door or a wall or anything. They'll still see you. It does not matter the surface that you're being covered by. They see you right through it, and they will kill you. Okay, so I've noticed about a few more things, specifically render bugs in certain areas. You can see through shelves and other objects, say on Shoreline Skybridge, certain places in labs. Interchange, insert map here, I'm sure there's one. There's way too many to go look at, but they definitely exist. I know you guys have like probably peeked an angle and noticed that all the furniture or shelving or anything is completely missing, and it's just walls and people. So that's how a lot of people are getting wallbanged sometimes. Now audio. This is the big thing that I've avoided talking about so far, especially in dorms, bathrooms, the Shoreline Resort, pretty much anywhere vertically. You can't really hear people above or under you. This seems to be the case with binaural, without binaural. I am not going to do some huge audio testing video. It's not my specialty. I know Veritas is working on one, so be on the lookout for that. I don't know him very well, but I know he does a good job with all of those, you know, testing things. That's probably his thing, right? Rain. I have a note here about rain. It's not, I said this word for word is what I typed. This is not a bug, but holy shit, dude, make the fucking rain not give me a headache. It's just so loud, man. It is so loud. Like, does it really need to be that loud? Visors. So if you wear say an airframe or a Wendy exfil or something into raid with a visor on, you can't hear any of the super loud breathing. But if you do get shot in the visor and live, or you take the visor off and put it back on, or say put somebody's visor on when you didn't load in with one, it's super loud, the breathing, and it doesn't go away unless you take off the visor. I don't know if that's intended or not, but it doesn't start that way if you join the raid with the visor on. So there's definitely something weird going on there, but it's super loud. Maybe even if you are intending that sound to be there, maybe just make it quieter, man. It's just like, it's just so loud, bro. It's so loud. And then of course just the whole vertical audio thing, dude, especially in like dorms bathrooms for all the scav boss guards that spawn there and stuff. It's pretty out of pocket. Just a little side note, I do not use binaural audio, but there's no crazy reasoning for that. Like I said, I'd probably just wait for that Veritas video where he actually tests all this stuff. I'm sure I'm leaving out a bunch of little minute bugs or just random things, but dude, with a game this complex, it is borderline impossible to have a thing that shows every single bug in the game. But these are just the ones that I've noticed or that bother me in my streaming of the game 8 hours a day, every single day. So maybe BSG will see this and maybe it'll inform them about some things they didn't know about. If I did leave something out that bothers you, make sure to comment that down below. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do like the creator heart on all the ones, so they come up to the top for all the ones that I think are a big deal that I missed. But let me know what you guys think, and thank you very much for watching.